for the YouTube, I'm gonna do it. I don't necessarily need to do it here. I could use it next turn, obviously. But yeah. Get him down to 1. We're gonna level here. Why did you have to come out?
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
So what's going on here? We are 35 subscribers away from getting that 1800. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for loving the Garen video. So I thought I'd bring you another prize fight video. And we're gonna go into the boy Kayn. Once again, I shouldn't have to explain it. I already explained it, but I know it's a different video. Maybe you didn't see the Garen video. The Garen video is pretty spicy. But another character that can benefit off prize fight is going to be the boy Kayn. Kayn levels up once I've strike twice. Now, I feel like Kayn has an easy way of doing it. Obviously, you have the Furious Wielder, depending on what region you're comboing it with. But as you know, I mean, prize fight's the best. He can't die from the strike. He can pull in something on the turn. He's the same, literally, cost as Garen, so there's really no reason why you really can't abuse this, right? It also allows us to have mana up for other crazy things like Unforgiving Cold, Ending Wave, which I can use for a draw. I think I was gonna put more of that. I'm trying to decent amount, like balance out the, what am I thinking about? The levels, right? The levels, sorry, not the levels, but I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, yes! I'm losing my mind. The amount of cards is what I'm trying to say. Thank you. See, this is why you love me, right? So yeah, and equipment is really good for a lot of the stuff in here because we obviously have the barnacles as well. Forsaken Bakai can pick the barnacles, get a nice little boost, and that is what we're kind of going with. We're using barnacles. We're also using the Darkened Harpoon because we do use coins, and there's a chance that you can like use all your mana, play this guy, then coin, get some of your mana back. This guy's a beast in his own right. So, and I like to think that attack and draw 1, that's my other draw engine in this deck. I think that one of the things that these decks, especially the Darkens, they have issues with draw. Like that's one of the things that they don't really have that much access to it. But it should work pretty fine. I've used it once or twice in ranked and I thought it was pretty good. So I thought, hey, let me show you guys another prize fight deck. 1 turn, level up Kayn, and you can, again, level him up on the turn that he's played, which is so strong. And then you have Aatrox. What is wrong with me today? You have Rost. He looks like Aatrox, right? You have him, boom, right in the building on that same turn, already ready to go, healing the Nexus, which obviously is really good in the meta where all these little assholes running around, elusives and all that other stuff. We can put a stop to that. Or if I want to, I can go Shadow Assassin. I don't think you can really do Shadow Assassin in this meta. Also, you can't do Shadow Assassin without Vayne. I think you need Vayne or anything that initiates multiple attackings in order to use the Shadow Assassin, so it pumps up really fast and ends the game literally on the next turn. That's actually how you're supposed to use him. Whatever turn you get this, he's supposed to win like in the next turn, or else he's just useless. Anyway, hopefully you're not useless, and you like, comment, subscribe, because these games are going to be spicy. Promeso. Alright, so we got, what is that, Illaio Bard? We got some Chime Tentacles. We got Prize Fight in the building. Now, what's also really cool is that I can keep this. I'm gonna... this is such a decent combo, too. Let's have some fun here. I'm actually gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna keep this hand because it actually... You skip turn 1, you play Grumble Slug on 2, you actually get to play the Darkened Harp on it. Hey, what's up, Kayn? He said thank you. Thank you for having faith. All we need to do is have 1 mana up for turn 5, and we're good. Eventually, we'll get another Kayn in hand, which obviously the champion spell on the boy is kind of nuts. And it's another way to get the strike going. Boom! Could have the, what is it? Heavy metal, but whatever, we're going to attack. We're going to get to draw another card next turn. Helping out the squad. Turn 3, we don't even have a play. We might draw into a play for turn 3, which would be really good. Or we bank that mana. Barnacles is the fleeting card, yep. Now what sucks about it being a fleeting card, it's always a fleeting card. So if this card does actually die for some reason, it will, it actually stays that way, which I find grossly annoying. Alright, so... we want to keep that 1 mana, right? So we're gonna keep it up. I would love to have put one of these equipments on this. It would be so good, especially obviously the coin. Is there any way to get the coin and then having it mostly attack? Like scout coins, scout barnacle? I'm assuming you have to go back into the other thing and then run more scouts instead of the way I played it with Garen. That could be a thing. Alright, that doesn't do anything. We're gonna abuse the scout attack just because I specifically can. Make him spend more stuff. Then stun this, do 2 damage to this, right? He still can't block this, which is kind of weird. Maybe he's setting up something else. We're gonna attack and get a coin. Now, I don't... Playing it on turn 5... Playing Kayn on turn 5 could be suspicious here, right? Because of the fact that I could play it, and then there's nothing necessary to him to attack. You can choose not to attack, right? And there's a lot of options that he probably will choose not to attack as well. Is there any... He attacks and he puts this, makes it a 5/8, right? That's obviously what he's likely trying to do. We get Jack into play. I did not anticipate that.
Just bones and bad choices.
Like I said, this thing is still fleeting, which is a special type of annoying. So I feel like I always have to play it. So before anything happens, we're gonna immediately... This thing, he's pretty far from leveling. We're gonna use our scout attack here, so give him back priority. See what's cooking. Stacking up our coins pretty spicy like. He might have to do that stun again. Yes, sir. Spend that mana. I was like, what did he do? He killed what's more? He killed Jack.
The undoing draws near.
Yes.
Yours. All right.
Serve me, Rost.
Never. So the thing is, does he have something to kill off? I could do the safe thing, right? Technically, let's play a little risky here. The reason why is because even if he does find a way to kill off, yeah, it doesn't matter. We heal back up. For the YouTube, I'm gonna do it. I don't necessarily need to do it here. I could use it next turn, obviously. But yeah. Get him down to 1. We're gonna level here.
I will not yield.
Now, also, let's be clear. Another reason not to do that is because I could do that, block one of his attacks. I could block one of his attacks, use the recall to come back. There's a lot of cool things that I could utilize to with the prize fight again, because it's a strike that can't kill me. So I really like to use it to level Kayn. And if I don't need to level, I can still use it to trade. It's still pretty good in this deck. All right, so he's doing the spawn 5. That's fine.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood.
That's big facts. I agree. We're going into...
Life is too short for fear.
Okay. I agree. So how much mana do we have? We get 3 back, so that's 5. So we could play 1 mana. See what's cooking on the top. Another Rost. Okay, I wasn't actually sure how many cultists I've played, so I should have picked Rost. But I wasn't exactly sure how many things I've played.
A chance to never show.
This actually insta-levels her, right? Provided that she doesn't die, which is... I'm going to kill her, so...
Who else wants to bet against me, eh?
There's 5, so then she could die to this. Right? And then we can easily pull in either one of these afterwards. We're gonna end up with 2 coins from this. We're losing our barnacle because it stays fleeting for the rest of its life. We drew our forbidden cold here, so in case we need it for any certain reason, we should be good to go. We draw, what is the cheapest? Oh, they're both the same. We should get a cultist here. Did I already use it? Or do I play one more and then I get it? Tough luck, kid. Sure, if you want to fight, bro, I'm about it. Exactly the reason why I got that in the first place. We gonna heal right back up. He's basically used all his freaking other things too. More coinage. And then, like I said, we can play Iberos and then coin into other plays, whatever I feel like needing or whatever like that. Actually, like I feel like did I not play any cultists? Was that 1, 2? We played the other guy. No, that was a third. Or is it? No, it's 4 now. It's 4. It's actually 4.
Let us meet dark skies with bright swords.
It's 4 now. That's why. So the next one, when I play this one, it should grab a what's it called from my deck. Oh, lovely. But yeah, I can still play Iberos into more things.
Wowie. The sea, she misses you.
Impossible. I carry her with me always.
You're lying. There's no way. Right?
True power eclipses both
Yank.
day and night.
There we go. Forcing him to do an attack, which doesn't matter because I can just Unforgiving Cold it. Not much he can do about this. Why are you boosting that up?
What you put in.
Oh wait, this is GG, isn't it? Is it not? Hit him with the surprise lethal, and I still have the ability to do that. That's GG. Drop the mic on him. Beautiful lethal. Beautiful. And this play wasn't gonna happen anyway. I just wait till he attacks and then I use Unforgiving Cold. Whatever he'd like to die by, but I think that this is cooler. A little bit more spice with the overwhelm. Wait, I went to 8-8. Oh, I could have killed one of them. Did I do the math wrong on that? Oh, well, this is after I used the gems, right?
Back on the boat. Bilgewater's waiting.
What? All right, we got Akshan with Samira. Now, I actually thought that this would be the, oh my. I thought that this would be the premier deck, right? I really did think that it would be the premier deck as far as like Samira, because all you need to do is use Akshan's thing and it reduces everything by 1. But then, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know if we need double Kayn here. I feel like that's a little bit too greedy. Unforgiving Cold is pretty spicy. But I definitely need a equipment. And then we can get some good stuff going. Okay, we got a cultist. Early equipment would be great here. Don't know if we'll get it. But having double Kayn was definitely going to give us some power. This deck doesn't have too much protection outside of just straight up buffing, which is what I'm assuming that they're hoping to do. Okay, we're in a good spot here. That gives us some mana back. Gives us some open attack nonsense. Unless we get a thing here. No, we don't. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 cultists. And we also have the funness that is, okay, Rock Bear. A little weirded out by that, but bank that mana. Alright. Sleepy Dupes is coming out.
We're not taking it. We're taking it.
Alright, it did retroactively go on to that. That's funny. Alright, so
True power eclipses both day and night.
1, 2, 3. Damn, if I played Pablo, it would actually stop this play. He would get two of the things, and he'd just have to put on the Rock Bear.
Take everything.
I really don't know if it's worth it to stop it, like to use a card on it.
An end to war.
I'm a little torn on that. Like he's gonna get that. He gets the strike. I could freeze it. I just feel like this might be better off for like when Samira or Akshan's on the field. Him boosting this thing up is kind of irrelevant unless he gets like defense right now, which he goes for defense, but he puts it on that. Alright, so we go this.
They will fear my name.
And grovel before mine.
I'm just gonna pull in the Rock Bear Shepherd. This thing is going to accelerate by a lot because of it. I can't really actually kill it, but
Line up.
Friends do make chores easier.
I can't pull this because all out is a thing.
Cowards hide. Hush.
Now I get to show you guys next turn what I was talking about before, right? So I can actually play, I can use the Furious Wielder if I want to snipe it out, right? But I could also, well, not the other one. There goes Akshan.
Which one of us is stronger?
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
This is a real important turn for me, actually. Let's set up to do this in multiple different ways. So we have the ability to do it that way. We have the ability to do it through the Furious Wielder. We have, he's already leveled and the stupid thing's already on the field. His attack is going to be extremely awkward.
Villains beware. This is justice.
Alright, he's going with the challenger play. That is a-okay with me. So we do that, right? This is gonna bring him down so he dies to this.
Into the abyss.
This dies to this.
Mess with the wrong Pablo.
If I do that, I have no more mana up. I'd rather keep the Furious Wielder up because I feel like he's not gonna like super let this slide. And then if he does do anything, we have the option to do Unforgiving Cold or Furious Wielder. Let's see what he does. Let's make him spend a little bit more mana. So there it is. He completely goes out to do that. To do that. And now he loses his thing. Now you lose your Akshan in the process. This gets called back.
Drown in shadow.
Which he doesn't really care too much about Akshan. The deed is done, I should say.
Night was judged. Dark to shadow.
The undoing draws near.
Yes, yours.
Alright, so now I don't really have too many good plays here.
Submit to me.
These are basically the same thing.
Obey your master.
I'm gonna go with the easier play. You're more than welcome to trade. Just to slow this down a little bit. I actually would predict that he already has Samira in hand.
Chores easier.
That would be my prediction. Samira's already in hand. And he's waiting for a really good opportune time to play her.
The box foresaw your return.
I'm gonna keep on Forgiving Cold up because
Dominion was always inevitable.
there it is. That's easy to see. The reason why also I want to keep this up is because of Siphoning Strike. That's a very easy card for him to play. So I want to keep 5 mana up just in case. And I'm pretty sure it's about to go down. There's about to be a lot of shenanigans that is about to happen. He has 11 mana up right now, and he's gonna, I would assume, try to level Samira. Yep, by just using a bunch of nonsense. He's looking like he's just gonna level Samira and then probably trigger this. And then while triggering that, I think he also tries to
Be fun.
okay. Really smart of him if he's thinking about Unforgiving Cold not to use this as an attacker. Okay. There we go. I could use it again to screw Samira, but again, he could easily do stuff without it. We will kill Samira, so I'm not concerned. Can't really kill too much here, but again, I want to keep the mana up just in case. He has to level her if he wants. I think it's important for him to level her right now, actually, because the reason being is that you want to have her just leveled in general, and he can do it next turn. He doesn't have to do it right now at all. All right, so now he's out of Siphoning Strike mana. There's nothing I could predict. No, he can still do the I targeted this card, so I think that's 3 mana. Pretty sure that that's 3 mana. He won't kill me though, so I'll put this on there just in case. Ends the turn. Alright, so obviously we're gonna pull her in now. We have a plethora of ways to stop it. It's really difficult for him to stop this attack from happening.
Don't hold anything back. I won't.
We'll let it rock.
Blink and you miss me.
It does have the swinging blade too. That's kind of bad. He could play a bunch of cards now. I want him to not have a fresh Samira, basically. If he got Spell Shield there, I would have cried. But okay, so he's using that. Okay, he's not using the draw thing. That's all I kind of care about. So since these are the 2 highest, this will ping them off. And then we could kill off one of them. He does have this thing. He has to actually trigger it though. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that was even an option for the Spell Shield thing. Alright, now I don't feel as bad. Now he disabled my keywords, right? At the moment, at that time.
Try to keep up. Isn't it thrilling?
Alright, there goes the rally.
Hope they're watching. Try to keep up.
So 2 things for free. She's back at 0 though. Can't get Spell Shield again. I'm definitely spooked out right now. I don't know what I would need in order to combat this. He does have 1 extra challenger thing here. Do I just do this now so I could... Because he could just... I feel like he's going to be able to trigger that on his next turn and then just do it again.
Isn't it thrilling?
Oh, it would have... Oh, okay. I forgot that it's going to do that. So it actually doesn't bounce off both because the highest is not the same. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Okay. Okay. That would have actually done a lot better because it would have completely frozen her. And then I would have still had him on the field and that would have been a little bit better. Wow. I completely forgot that it works like that. That is a huge misplay. It says 3, so he'll have 6. That actually kills her off. She could play... Okay. And he could put the Spell Shield back on. Or he can go for the draw. I think that actually at this point you go for the draw because the whole hand becomes super cheap and then you can rally again. But he goes for the safe play. Okay. He still gets a rally though.
Thrilling. Try to keep up. This should be fun.
See what I've learned?
I respect it. I actually don't think that there was much I could do there, but this is the point of this deck if you can get both of them leveled on the field. And he has the right of negation out of the few cards. He didn't draw, so that's just what he has. You know, take some notes, you know. That's nice. I like it. And Akshan by himself has draw power. So I do think that this deck might be... I think if people played it more, it might do well. Or I wonder how it does in Eternal. Maybe this Eternal can make it even better. Ah, how is this deck in Standard? Jinx Echo. Now, I'll be honest. That might come in handy. I'll be honest though. Actually, this whole hand is pretty good. I feel like every time I've seen this deck do well, literally only because they like for some reason top deck like gods. Like you use all the other cards are to get what you want in hand, and then you blow all your cards, and then like for some reason you top deck god. Jinx is like really good at it. It's just really weird and funny. But let's see if they top deck god. He's getting all his predicts though. And it's cool because you could actually use the predicts to get to exactly what you want.
It can be undone.
All right. Definitely want to start playing my cultist. Once we get an equipment here for free, no, we do not. But we do have a good cultist lineup. So 1, 2, 3. Why did you have to come out? Oh no, you can't block. It's the other one. So he's doing that. Plus, he's actually using the Secret Keeper here. Very interesting to use the Secret Keeper in this deck because of all the predicts. I guess that's the idea behind it. Five Punch Pablo in the building. Nothing to 5-punch with.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
Lies to ease your feeble mind.
So what's going on here? Are you serious? That's insane. He actually specifically got the Shadow Assassin, which is good at the moment. 5-punch Pablo doesn't do much outside of making him weak, but I don't really have a way to finish him off until I draw, until I get an equipment or the Darken thing. Yep. That is the fun of this deck. This is strong. To be fair though, if you actually look at what he's played so far, this is all Shurima. I think that, yeah, I don't know if you want to pull anything really. We definitely have to trade. Not that I have AoE clear or anything, but that is sadness. All right, it at least gives me. I now have equipment out there, so.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
Mystic shot. That's GG. Flawless victory. He got this, put him at the bottom of the deck. He predicted into it by playing a... You can't even be honestly mad about that because he played into every single... he played all his predict cards, right? So, damn it. And he fucking... Him developing is nuts.
when things converge like that.
Like, I actually think, yeah, if I would have froze both of these, right? I would have froze both of these, and then he would have pushed 8 damage. I would have been completely fine. But the fact that he decided to develop screwed me over. I could drop both of these into something, maybe. The only card that I can get, yeah. Oh, really, guys? Oh my god, that's annoying, dude. 2 of the cards, if I would have got early, I would have been completely fine.
They will fear my name.
And grovel.
That's such an insult to die to that. And I have nothing.
How foolish to slaughter.
Yeah, this is actually, you should have this to the farthest of right, but this is just a good enough right as any. Alright, there we go. We just beat up on Illaio again. I like this. Yes! But I see the weaknesses of this deck. Obviously, if I don't... It makes me almost want to mulligan fully for an equipment. But you mulligan too much, you lose... Like for me, throwing away this other cultist, I get a little bit screwed by doing that as well. So it's definitely mulligan dependent. I think that whatever you start off with, I think there, if I would have been perfectly fine... I obviously can't predict fighting through a predict deck that predicts to get one of their champions after putting a level 2 champion, which then also like that was an amazing hand from him. I have to keep that match in just because of how absolutely ludicrous it is. Okay.
Pledge to the dark within.
But I do think that they have something as far as like a ton of predictions. I think a lot of people were just like finding ways to like guaranteed cheese it out, but like maybe just going with not as guaranteed, but you have like a nice little way to do it. As you can see, we definitely drew into prize fight Kayn.
Lead the way, book. You've been following me?
I could actually kill this right now if I wanted to, with utilizing the prize fight, because this tentacle is going to get pretty big. Yuumi making a guest appearance here, so of course, you know, I got to keep this match in as well.
And be tested.
I think that it might be better to just do this.
Witness truth.
I forgot that she's going to be the strongest. That's fine. That makes it easier to pull. Is this the future of Yuumi? I mean, if you look at it after they took all the attached stuff out, in a sense, this does make sense, right? In a sense, this does make sense. That does seem to be...
The undoing draws near.
Yes, yours.
Technically, I could prize fight in advance and kill. I could attack into her, prize fight it. And there's not much that he could do to protect her.
Mother Serpent brings us together for another voyage.
May she look upon our journey with pride.
I'm going to deny his strike. Next turn. I think that that's smarter. Deny this thing strike by using the prize fight on the next turn. Like, instant leveling is cool. And I could have killed her, but he had some mana up, and I kind of want to respect that. And again, that kills both because of the way that prize fight works. We deny this strike, kill him off in the process. We take a lot of damage here, but we'll have Rost and we can slowly but surely build it back up. Also, with Furious Wielder, we can just kill this off. Well, actually, no, this is a big puppy. You know, we have to find a way to get around that somehow.
Drown in shadow.
I love that. She's technically leveled, but she didn't level. Or do I go around it? It's just, do I just go around the thing and just hit him with elusive damage, and then once I'm strong enough, I hit him with the... That could be an option here, actually. This thing's getting strong fast. I need to be able to kill it. Let me predict first before I make my grand decision. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Gonna throw this out to block that. Yuumi's gonna level here actually because of that, which I was kind of trying to avoid that.
Time to turn the page, book.
That was really good. I like this deck.
The child is gone. The killer remains.
I can't do anything to pierce that either, which is kind of nuts. And I think that thing costs... Okay. Still scary. I can't kill the tentacle. He could play another one of those cards too. There's not much I could do about it. This isn't the fourth one, right? No, okay, it is. Okay. This should pull the attack, right? I think it pulls the attack, but
A beautiful day for sailing.
I'm actually willing to bet the match on it. I think it pulls me forward, but it does it like it's kind of like doing Cataclysm on something with Spell Shield. It pulls me forward. I get the attack off. I'm elusive, so it doesn't do anything. Takes the Spell Shield off. Hush? That doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter actually.
Death calls.
Oh, you... Don't do it. You actually screwed yourself here. Unless you have a way to protect it. You I was trying to just get a clean attack just for free damage, but now you actually made yourself vulnerable. And Yuumi, if you guys don't know, Yuumi actually gives the stuff to otherwise grant the unit. So the Tentacle is the one that actually has all those stats. It actually has nothing to do with Yuumi. So Yuumi goes back to the hand.
Where'd we end up this time, book?
Yeah, +3/+3, but
Embrace the shadows.
You move wrong.
what was the purpose of that? I don't... What was that? And he also didn't use the other Yuumi, so he pretty much let us know that he had double Yuumi in hand. We have a chump blocker. I would have thought you would not do that. If you had this card in hand, maybe you put this and you put this on the tentacle becomes hard to deal with. Because you spawn one, right? Yeah.
Lunari, Solari, deluded fools.
Alright, and making it as big as possible. I'm obviously not going to block with this.
This will be fun.
Do you hear her voice?
An end to war.
You feel it too.
Mother Moon. It's dark.
I want to preserve this actually almost in a way, but I can't. Can't preserve any of them. Either of them. Only thing I can hope for is that he doesn't have Hush. 2 cards. 3 cards in hand. 3 cards in hand. Oh, okay. Is there a way he can force a fight here? This is a good draw. It actually makes it I don't have to YOLO as much.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood.
So I only need to use 2 of these gems. I'm gonna do the same thing. So if he wants to pre-commit the hush or something like, yes, let's go! Why do you keep quoting? You're not doing anything. Super fun number 1. I had a good time. Jack makes absolutely no sense in this deck, but his package does, so I just smack him in there. Are there other champions that you could bring into this outside of Jack? I think so. Again, I always keep saying it, but I think Misfortune is not that bad here. Also, Nami might not have been bad to just kind of give us a damage boost on stuff. A lot of the times, even if I pulled in something, I wasn't strong enough to do so because they were too thick. You know, and I think that she obviously still works pretty good with coins. So maybe you go Kayn Nami, which you know, that would have been a cool thing to put in the thumbnail, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.